You know, there aren't many... Just a second. Hi!
Whoa, what a babe!
Wow! Gee, thanks! It's a fireman. But what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm just doing a routine fire safety standards check in the building, and won't take about a minute. I just gotta walk through your place real quick. Hey, but first, can I get an autograph from my cousin Rex? He lives in Baltimore, and he thinks you're so radical.
Yes! I love that. I always keep my 8x10s here just in case.
Oh, my first week with the department, and I already meet a star. Is this bitchin' or what?
There you go.
You know, I used to watch you on WKRP in Cincinnati all the time.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear. Today on Teen Scene, we're going to take a look at sexual harassment on campus, the effects on both male and female students, and the characteristics of academia that contribute to harassment. Often female students realize too late that an instructor's interest in them goes purely beyond academic. All this and more right here on Teen Scene.
Who runs this rag, huh? You or those gin soap poker playing pals of yours?
I do, I think.
Good. Then, can I have the story, Larry? Can I? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Thanks. Besides, those runners couldn't focus long enough to write a menu. You're the best.
Just one condition there, Penny.
Sure, Larry. Anything.
Edna.
Yeah.
Send that idiot cousin of mine in here on the double.
We're gonna do an expose on him. Win an award. Remember? Jacuzzi for you. Porsche for me.
Zip it and zip me, huh? Come on.
Okay. Can't help it. I've always been spastic ever since I was a child. Did I ever tell you how in the 3rd grade I got... Oh, boy. Oh, you stop. Yeah, oh, that's your skin in there. I'm sorry. Okay, I almost got it. Let go. All right, okay, I got the zipper. Go. Whoa, what a woman. Okay, you don't in that cell, right?
New bitch, huh? Well, let me just introduce you around to everyone. This here is Cross-Eye. Oh, and that's her porcupine, Leroy.
Yeah, but she's crazy. Come on. Let's meet the rest of the girls. You just love them. They're fabulous.
Come on, girls. Get it going. We got new blood over here.
Poor darling. Oh, I'm Jack Hunt, by the way. Very nice to meet you.
I'm Janie. It's nice to meet you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank you.
However long that may be.
Bridget? Oh, sorry. No autographs today. No, Bridget, it's me, Joan. Little Joni Sweeney. Don't you remember you did my TV show with me, Daddy's Little Angel, when we were kids? Right. I do remember you. I just wanted to congratulate you on your Oscar. That's 2 now, isn't it? Yes, that's right. But then who's counting? Now, what are you doing? Are you still in the business? Yes, I am. Oh, good. Good for you. It's great to see you.
Oh my God, it's Bridget Oliver. Can you believe it? Oh, and I got it. I've seen all your movies. No autographs today. Bye. No. I don't leave no photo. Can I have your...
Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear. Welcome to USA Up All Night. Now, don't get too excited. This is not what it appears to be. This strip is not meant to tease necessarily. I'm not preparing to blanket myself in cling wrap. We did that last week. Underneath all I really want to be is a 50s housewife who simply wants to break into show business and get onto Ricky's show. This is the way to run the world, girls. Through your looks, your brains, and your headshot. Progress can start in your very own kitchen, mixing up recipes for success. Here's to reverse feminism and Martha Stewart. Viva June Cleaver. Tonight we'll be watching 2 movies. First up is Knockouts, where women work out in their birthday suits. Then Vixens of Bandolero, where 3 Texan women head to the Caribbean to look for sunken treasure. So while I figure out how to get onto Ricky's show, enjoy watching Knockouts right here on USA Up All Night. I hope you're enjoying Knockouts. While you are lucky enough to watch this terrific film, I get to start some steam. Oh, doing all of this ironing, I never have to pay for a facial or a personal trainer. At least, not for my right arm. Hi, Methel. So nice of you to drop in. Unannounced.
What do you mean, unannounced? We 50s frauds don't need space or privacy. I always walk in without knocking. You never lock your doors. We live in the safe haven of New York City where we don't have to lock our doors. What are you hiding? Hey, is that this month's issue of Reader's Digest? You're reading it without me? Since when did you wear glasses? Are you keeping secrets from me, Rhonda?
Yes, Methel. I have been keeping a big secret from you. For all these years, I've been a big CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company.
So that's why you read.
And I'm sick and tired of this masquerade, pretending that I'm nothing more than a ditzy, red-headed housewife. In fact, I'm an intelligent, well-read, ditzy, red-headed housewife. You see, Methel, I'm still not satisfied.
Are you talking about the birds and the bees? We can't use the S word on 50s TV. Remember when we couldn't say the word pregnant? Oops. I just said it. Rhonda, I should have told you to get rid of those twin beds years ago if you wanted to get lucky. You didn't need to buy that big, heavy book for girl talk. I could have told you that.
Oh, shut up, Methel. This is why you'll always be the sidekick. I just want to be in show business. All I want out of life is just to be on Ricky's show. Methel, I think someone's at the door.
Oh!
Now let's get back to the action on Knockouts right here on USA Up All Night.
Rhonda? Oh, Rhonda? Lucy? Lucy?
Who's Lucy? Methel, you poor excuse for a character actress. We just went through this bit. You know the doors are never locked here on East 61st Street.
Hi, hon. Still ironing? Did you ever notice that had our apartment building's address really existed, we'd be in the East River? And how on my husband's tight-fisted salary could we have afforded to live on the Upper East Side of Manhattan? And how did your immigrant husband pass the racist co-op board's approval?
Methel? I just had an idea.
Oh, no! You can count me out. Not another one of your harebrained schemes.
Oh, Methel, please, please, you're my best friend. You just have to help me.
Okay. As long as we don't hurt anybody in the process.
We'll be right back after these messages on USA Up All Night.
Rhonda, while I was waiting for you to open the door, you know, when you were ignoring me, it occurred to me that I always do what you tell me to do, that I am passive and I should be more assertive with you.
Methel, shut up and do what I tell you to do.
Oh, okay, Rhonda, anything you say.
Here's the plan, Meth. Hello? I thought I told you never to call me at home. I don't care if the company lost $20 million. I, Rhonda, am quitting right now over the phone. I'm going to do what I always wanted to do. Follow my dream and be in show business because I want to get myself onto Ricky's show. Now, goodbye. Now back to knockouts on USA Up All Night. Oh, and Ethel, you'll need this for the plan. Hope you smoke. Oh, hi. I'm Rhonda, your favorite well-read, natural redhead. We'll be right back to knockouts after these messages on USA Up All Night. Ew. Now, Methel, if you do all that I've taught you, I'll have no problem getting onto Ricky's show. All you have to do is pretend that you're my agent and leave the rest to me. Just remember to keep talking on that cellular phone. There's nothing to worry about.
That's what you said the last time, and we ended up in a Turkish prison.
It wasn't a Turkish prison. We were in Bayonne, and they just wanted to ask us a few questions.
Oh, yeah. I still have the police record from upstate New York from when Mrs. Fumble from across the hall took me to Woodstock.
Listen up. All we have to do is go down to Ricky's show. Once we get past security, I simply walk onto the stage and do my thing. Now, use all that I've taught you and practice being an agent.
You know, I don't recall getting a rent check from Mrs. Fumble for a couple of years now.
Boy, I'd hate to be your bookkeeper. She left for the Peace Corps right around the time that my two-timing husband walked out on me. Say, now, Methel, can we just get on with this thing? This harebrained henna scheme of mine?
I'm Rhonda's agent. She's terrific, a real star. No, I don't even ask for my 10%. She's so talented and such a pleasure to work for. I love her, really, I do. Just listen to her.
Now, back to knockouts on USA Up All Night.
Hey, I told you, Dan, there's no way you're gonna get on Ricky's show.
Listen, you don't know who I am.
Yeah, you're Lady Di, and I'm Oprah.
Yeah, she's the world's greatest actress, and I'm her agent. Look at this. Here are her credentials.
Those are no credentials. Those are just the Duke's dogs.
Listen, buddy, we have to get on this show. I demand to see your supervisor.
Oh, I get it. With the cross dresses. Okay, ladies, come right in. Why don't you say so in the beginning? Come on.
I told you.
Right
You
upstairs.
just have to be a little bit more authoritative. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and I have something so very special for you. My limited edition of All Night masks. Everyone's collecting them. There's 4 of them. So if you go to rhondashearsocialhour.com, you can pick them up, or you can go to rhondashear.com and pick them up. Let me tell you how they come. You can get 1 at a time. You can get 2 at a time. Or you can get 4 at a time. And then you won't have to wash every day. Now, these masks are not only stylish, and you'll have great memories from USA Up All Night when I got you through puberty,
But they're cotton lined and they stay in place and they don't fall off your nostril and down your nose. You'll love them. So anyway, go to rhondashear.com or rhondashearsocialhour.com and get your collector's item. Get all four. The kids will love them. Daddy will love them. Grandpa will love them. Mom will even love them. Who doesn't want a Rhonda silhouette on their face?
Hi, Carolyn. It's me, Rhonda. Oh, it's too bad you have to go home early and miss the big party we're having tomorrow. We'll all be watching Gilbert's show. Oh, yes, Van Johnson will be there. What do you mean he's yesterday's news? Okay, then Don Johnson. What do you mean he's yesterday's news? Oh, you can make it. Ew. Well, just be sure not to wear your really thick, disgusting glasses. You know, the ones which you're absolutely blind without. I hope you're enjoying Knockouts. We'll be right back after these messages on USA Up All Night. Yes, Caroline, dear? Methel, this is so unbelievable. My dream finally coming true. I can't believe we actually made it onto Ricky's show.
But Rhonda, I don't understand. You said we were going to be on Ricky's show, but where are the Cuban congos and the palm trees? This is the Ricky Flake show.
Showbiz is showbiz, babe.
You're right, Rhonda. The footlights are calling our names. Who cares what stage they're on?
Just bask in the light, Methel. Now back to Knockouts on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda. Stay tuned to more of Knockouts right after this break on USA Up All Night.
We're back in 5, 4, 3.
See, Methel, this is fantastic. We're on the Ricky Flake show. I'm ready for my close-up.
I haven't felt this good since getting to eat all that free candy at that job at the chocolate factory you got us.
You said that yesterday after you devoured that 7-layer cake. And you're correct. I've gotten us all the great gigs. You'd be nothing without me.
You're right. I'd be nothing. I'd be close to nothing. I'd be 20 pounds lighter. I'm the one who signed the contract with the studio, which states in the sidekick clause that I, Methel Hertz, would always remain 20 pounds heavier so that you could look good for your show.
You did that for me. You're a doll, Methel. And I think you carry your weight beautifully.
Thanks, sweetie. And I think you hide your brunette roots beautifully.
Now back to Knockouts on USA Up All Night. Babaloo! We'll be back to Knockouts right after this on USA Up All Night. Babaloo! And now the conclusion of Knockouts on USA Up All Night. Oh. Hi, I'm Rhonda. I hope you enjoyed our first movie, Knockouts. Next up is Vixens of Bandolero. And I'm not Harpo. Because if I were Harpo and not impersonating him, I couldn't tell you we'd be right back because Harpo doesn't speak. He never did, especially not now because he's dead. Poor Harpo. We'll be right back on USA Up All Night. Gosh, I just can't imagine what all this mail is. They want me. They want me. This is it. I finally arrived. My big break and lots of them. A new hat and dress every day. No more trips to the supermarket. No more delivery boys. His tips will come out of my per diem. No tips. I'm a star. No, I must remember where I started. I'll pay someone to tip him. No more waiting in line at the bank or toll booths. My chauffeur will pay the tolls, and the studio will pay for the tolls and the limo. And no more paying child support. I'll hire an accountant for that. Oh, scratch that. Movie deals, commercials, the circuits, soap operas, an Oscar. Now back to the vixens of Bandolero. The red carpet and mail, more mail. Hi, I'm Rhonda from USA Up All Night, just here looking at my fan mail. Oh, that's sweet. Someone wrote to Methel. I bet she'll be thrilled. Oh, look, another one from Methel. Methel? Methel? Hey, what's going on here? There must be some sort of mix-up. Where's Rhonda's fan mail? Now back to Vixens of Bandolero right here on USA Up All Night. Methel. And a check. I'm Rhonda from USA Up All Night, and there's been some sort of mix-up. All of my fan mail is addressed to Methel. Dear Miss Hurt, you slay me. Get it? I think that you're the tops. I saw your stellar performance and radiant, charming face on Ricky's show. I don't even care that you're a pathological, cross-dressing spinster with a drug problem. In fact, I rather relish the thought of sitting down with you and chewing the fat. Oh, I guess I should let you know who I am. I'm a big Hollywood producer and I can make you a star. Now back to Vixens of Bandolero on USA Up All Night. Star!
Hi, hon. I need to use your oven real quick. Mine's on the fritz, and I have to make these pound cakes rise before the big bake-a-thon tomorrow.
I don't have an oven. No, mine's on the fritz too. And you know those Faytag repairman. Boy, are they slow. I guess you'll have to get the keys to old Mrs. Bumble's place. I mean, you know she's gone.
Okay. Oh, I think I see the problem. You've got mail sticking in the door. Here, let me help you. I guess it just slipped. No. Oh, Rhonda. You are so proud and stubborn. Here, let me help you.
Let's get back to our feature presentation, Vixens of Bandolero on Up All Night.
Are these for me? I can't believe that you would hide my fan mail from me. From me, and it's not just one letter. There are thousands, and they're all addressed to me. They're all mine.
Remember who you are. You're a sidekick. You're not even a first-rate knockout like me, and you never will be.
Say what you will, but the proof is in the penmanship.
Just wait to see what happens next in Vixens of Bandolero right here on Up All Night.
Rhonda, I wanted you to be the first to know that I have had a host of offers, including my very own talk show, as well as a position as a tenured professor at Ed McMahon's Sidekick Acting Academy in Hollywood.
Well, Well, Ethel, enjoy the flight and the peanuts, and good luck getting an extra meal. Oh, gee, I'll miss her. I guess I'm nothing but a big slice of humble pie after all. Now back to the Vixens of Bandolero on USA Up All Night. Ew.
Rhonda, I can't take it anymore. I just can't stay mad at you. I have swallowed my pride and decided to be bigger than I was before and tell you that I said no to Hollywood for the sake of our friendship.
If you're ever in a jam, here I am.
Oh,
Friendship, friendship, it's the perfect friendship.
I brought you this book on tape. Einstein was really a spiritual guy, narrated by Shirley MacLaine.
Gee, thanks, because I'm all through with books on paper. And I brought you some chocolates.
Oh, wow, Rhonda! You're the best friend a girl could ever have.
Thanks, sweetie. I am kind of swell, aren't I? Now the conclusion of Vengeful Vamps of Vixens of Bandolero on USA Up All Night. Films. So we bid you farewell here from East 61st Street in New York City, where all the doors are unlocked and all the women never touch Betty Friedan's books, only Helen Gurley Brown's. This is Rhonda Shear saying good night from Up All Night.
Hey, what's going on?
I got us our old job back. Here we go.
Very nice.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and I have something so very special for you. My limited edition of Up All Night masks. Everyone's collecting them. There's 4 of them. So if you go to RhondaShearSocialHour.com, you can pick them up, or you can go to RhondaShear.com and pick them up. Let me tell you how they come. You can get 1 at a time. You can get 2 at a time. Or you can get 4 at a time. And then you won't have to wash every day. Now, these masks are not only stylish, and you'll have great memories from USA Up All Night when I got you through puberty, but they're cotton lined and they stay in place and they don't fall off your nostril and down your nose. You'll love them. So anyway, go to RhondaShear.com or RhondaShearSocialHour.com and get your collector's item. Get all 4. The kids will love them. Daddy will love them. Grandpa will love them. Mom will even love them. Who doesn't want a Rhonda silhouette on their face?
Rhonda Shear was a beautiful brunette with a dream to become a Hollywood star. But she didn't make any headway until she hit the bottle and transformed herself into this blonde bombshell. Now she hosts her own cable TV show. Cheryl was also born beautiful, but she was born blonde. So did she have more fun? Hardly. She got so tired of being seen as a dumb and ditzy blonde bimbo that she also hit the bottle and went brunette. Hair may be only a color, but all the folks you'll meet today say being blonde or not changed their lives in dramatic ways. Here to kick off the Blondes Have More Fun battle are Rhonda Shear and Cheryl Schumann. All right. Now, come on, Rhonda. Are you really here to tell us that the reason you're this smash success is because you have blonde hair?
Well, I have this opinion that you have to get their attention. Once you have their attention, then you can show them your talent. So I got their attention, and the blonde thing will do it.
But you got their attention when you were a brunette. You were asked to pose for Playboy magazine. You won beauty contests. What was wrong?
It was a small picture as a brunette. Then I did Playboy again as Women of Comedy. It was a big picture. Because blonde is light, it's bright, it's airy, it's childlike. It is the fantasy, and I don't think there's anything the matter with that.
And is there a double standard in Hollywood from your experience, blondes versus brunettes?
Yeah.
How?
I think that blondes they're legends. Marilyn Monroe was a legend. There's something about being a blonde that they've put people on pedestals. Madonna, she doesn't offend anyone. She doesn't offend men or women. It's the same thing. No.
She offends Cheryl, I think. I'm not sure here.
Well, how many people in the audience like Madonna? And it is women too. And as a stand-up comedian, I go right after females because I have the same problems that women that are brunette or any color hair have. I mean, I have to go to the gynecologist. It's not easy. Well, it's not. Well, I did go to it's not so bad actually. My gynecologist is old. His handshakes. It's pretty good. So. See, being a blonde, I can get away with this. As a brunette, I can't.
Okay, now tell us what the difference is, though. Why can you get away with it?
Perhaps it is. It's light and airy. I couldn't do that as a brunette. As a brunette, you think evil, Alexis on Dynasty, crystal, light, airy, bubbly.
But you are obviously, you have that blonde personality?
Do I have to be a brunette to be intelligent? Do I have to be a brunette to show that I did go to college? I did take courses like Lincoln the Man in the Car, but I did make it out of college. I did. I went to school. I don't think that you have to change your hair color to be intelligent.
But do people treat you differently as a blonde? That's the real question.
Yes, I get attention. I get attention immediately. And then it really is up to you at that point. You have to either show your talents if you are in Hollywood or whatever profession you're in. It doesn't really matter. As a comedian, as I walk out on stage, people, actually, it's harder because they expect you to be dumb. So you walk out on stage and immediately they have a set image.
Bingo. This is why you decided to switch. Now, you're blonde now, but you were born blonde. Let's try and get this straight. And then you dyed your hair brunette because you didn't think you were being taken seriously.
I knew I wasn't being taken seriously. As a matter of fact, I was told to keep my job that I would have to go to brunette because people wouldn't take me seriously because of the stereotypes. Although I love you, Rhonda, you are a comedian. People aren't taken seriously as blondes. I mean, I'm a doctor now, so it's like, when I go out and see patients as a blonde, they're like, oh, it's okay, honey, we'll wait for the doctor. And I have a problem with that.
Well, okay, tell us why you went, what happened, what kind of job forced you to go brunette, or they wanted you to be a brunette?
I was a reporter for a TV show called PM Magazine, and I was known as America's Coupon Queen, and I was the lady that used to go into the supermarket and buy hundreds of dollars worth of groceries for 10 and 15 cents, and they said, you're pretty, you're too pretty, you're blonde, you've got to go brunette if you want to keep your job. And that's what I had to do.
Did this annoy you? Did you try and fight them on it?
I absolutely tried to fight them on it. I was told that, quote unquote, this is the Susie homemaker image, and you have to have
So what
it.
are they saying? That America's homemakers are like brunettes?
The problem that I see is most people unfortunately stereotype, and they feel that if you're blonde, you're dumb, you're easy, you can be taken advantage of, you can be victimized. I heard one guy in the green room say that blondes were easier prey.
Ooh, do we have his problem?
But it's everybody's problem. It's a stereotype.
Is she being too dramatic, audience? You agree with her? You think she's being too dramatic? No? No? All right.
Color your hair. You're a blonde. You don't have any problems.
Yeah, I'm not a blonde like you're a blonde.
No, because
you're a blonde. Oh, hon.
You're right. The more mousse, the bigger the hair.
Oh, yeah, mousse.
The smaller
That's
the
the answer.
brain. So obviously you have a bigger brain and smaller hair. No, you can get away with things. Okay, you're right. It is a different kind of blonde. Big blonde. You hide behind that. We hide behind it. I do the giggle and jiggle walk.
And you play that up. You really buy into that, don't you?
Yes, I do. I use it every day of my life. I love it. I'm insecure. I hide behind all of this hair and makeup. I love it. You want to see my giggle and jiggle walk? Sure you do. I don't think you could do this as an optometrist, but then you get away with going, is this better? This or this? This or this? Okay. All right, ready? This is the giggle. It's better if your gynecologist does that.
Breathe, Rhonda, go.
All right, this is the giggle and jiggle walk to get in and get apart, or to be noticed in a bar. Now, as a blonde, you have a way to sit down. You never want to, you want to walk the same way into a room because you don't want to show your rear end. So you have to get into the seat. You cannot look back to find the chair. So you have to walk backwards, feel it with your leg, sit down and hope that someone isn't already sitting in the same chair. There are problems being a blonde, but I love it.
Okay, you enjoy this. I mean, it's never clearly bothered you that you have to affect this to some degree. You're obviously very bright. And, well, you are, you cute thing. But, I mean, it's never bothered, it bothered Cheryl, it's not bothered you.
No, I love it. I really do. Well, I hated being a brunette. I'm sorry, Cheryl.
No, that's okay. No,
peroxide's going to my brain.
Normal people, it's different. She's an actress and comedian, and she's very, very good at what she does. But her act is being a bimbo, and that's great. And she's very good at it.
It's vulnerable and soft and playful and childlike, and it brings back images to most men of the cheerleader, or happier days, and it shouldn't be a threat. And women realize on Up All Night that it's tongue in cheek, that I am totally making fun of or of myself, and there's nothing the matter with that. And I think
absolutely not. That's what I'm saying.
The blondes that carry on the way that I am do that way. I mean, they are making fun of it. I mean, even Marilyn. I mean, everybody, they do it. And so
if you were having brain surgery and you walked in and your doctor looked like you,
I would run.
Thank you.
No, but no, that's not true, because I was accepted to law school, and I would have loved to have done that. And I did run for public office, and I had big hair. It was big dark hair, but it was still, I was always glamorous, because I was born with this body. It goes better with blonde hair, like things go better with Coke. I don't know. It's just the way it is. This is a blonde body.
Let me ask the way women react to you, Rhonda. Do women make assumptions about you? When you walk into a room, what happens?
If they don't know what I do, they do. And I love it, because there's nothing better than like waiting. They're like, look at her. Bitch. You know, I love that, because there's nothing better than waiting and zapping that person as I sit there going. And I know that I'm as intelligent, if not more than that person, that you cannot make assumptions. And that's why I think, I love the competition. If somebody would have told me to dye my hair, dark or right now, I would say no, because I'd have to prove that I can look this way and make it in any job.
Let me ask you, because you have two daughters, Amy and Jacqueline, and one is blonde and one is brunette. And you've seen just at their young ages the difference in the way they're treated. How are they treated?
Amy's the oldest one. She's very, very blonde, blue eyes, like myself. My younger daughter is very brunette. And the other day we had a meeting over at my house, and one of the girls asked Amy, my oldest daughter, you're going to be able to drive pretty soon. You know, what are you going to drive? And she says, I'd like to have a Porsche. And the lady says, well, you better have a rich boyfriend and work it up because you're going to need a lot of money to buy that car. And she says, why do I need to get a rich boyfriend? I'll work hard and do it myself. And then the other one, like 3 minutes later, they looked at the little brunette, the 5-year-old, and says, she'll probably be the smart one. And I'm like, excuse me? And I think, you know,
she'll be the smart one. She'll get the boyfriend and get the Porsche.
There you go. I knew. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. I knew she'd take us in the break. We're going to jump in with a break, but next we're going to meet a woman who doesn't mind being called a dumb blonde. She loves the attention she gets from men. But we'll also meet her ex-boyfriend. He says he bailed out because she was obsessed with living up to the sexy blonde image. We'll be back. We've heard from two women who said their professional lives were significantly affected by being blonde. Joining us now is Vicki Riggs. She says being blonde has helped her career. But in the case of her ex-boyfriend, Carl, it did not help her love life. Carl left Vicki because she was blonde. Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get along better now. We don't have to share the bathroom.
That's the truth.
No, wait a minute. You didn't really leave her because she was blonde.
Definitely, because she was blonde.
What's the problem? It's
But
a
it was
hair
blonde
color.
that made you go with me. If it wasn't a blonde, you would never have been with me.
That's true. But you have to understand is that being with a blonde means never getting to dinner on time, learning to take self-defense methods like carrying crackers in your pockets every time you go out so that you're never lost.
No, wait. Do you think you are now? I know you're addicted to blondes.
Yes.
Rumor has it.
No, that's not a rumor. That's an actual fact.
All right, but do you think you're like making generalizations here?
To a certain extent, yes, but to another extent, no. There's a certain attitude or mental thing about a blonde that is definitely different from anything else. Here's where I get in trouble.
And that's
Brunettes
not
are
a
kind
stereotype?
of, yeah, definitely a stereotype.
Thank you.
Brunettes are kind of like puppy dogs. If you can convince them that you should see her, they'll follow you anywhere.
Not me.
Redheads are all fire and brimstone, and that's nice, but a blonde is never the same way on any 2 days of any particular time, and that is where the excitement is. And with anything, blondes are drug of choice. No matter how much you may hate them on Tuesday, you still call them up on Friday.
So what is the attraction, Carl?
The way I look, the way I am. But it takes me 6 hours to go through this process, but I love it.
No, it doesn't take you 6
hours. She started at noon today.
No, 11:30.
11:30.
You woke me up at 11.
I called her at 11. I went off to see the Constitution and do some other things around town. Came back at 4. She wasn't ready yet. Threw her out of the room at 5:45.
And I even forgot my jewelry.
So that would have taken more time? Is that what you're telling
Yep.
us?
She wanted to go back twice. In fact, she did go back twice before the limo picked us up.
Now, Vicki, you spent
Oh, they rushed me.
6 hours getting ready?
Yeah.
But that's
But that's me. I can't help it.
You love being a blonde, don't you?
I love it, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
What about people?
It's just my little sexy thing. I love it.
Why is everyone shaking on this show? I've never seen so much shaking going on.
The funny thing is, I think I'm the only natural blonde, and I have cleavage too, but I don't have to shake it.
You know what? You're gonna.
I think it's something in the peroxide.
It is, but you know what? Everyone everyone does it at home in front of the mirror. It's a fantasy. You may not do it here, but in front of the mirror, we all stand, pose. Oh, come on.
Oh, we all do it.
Every guy, the guy does, they do their little helicopter dance, and we do our little shit.
Exactly.
Let's be honest here.
I was born a blonde. I'll tell you a story.
I'm asking the same question out here. We're not going to ask about the helicopter dance. Makes me nervous just thinking about what that is.
I was born a blonde.
You were born a blonde.
Right, but through the years, my hair got darker. So when I was 10 years old, I told my girlfriend, I said, I want my natural, color blonde back. I said, I don't know what to do. She says, take a bottle of peroxide and sit in the sun. So I took a bottle of peroxide, poured it on my hair, sat in the sun. My mother came home from the store, and I had my hair up in the towel because I knew if she saw it, she'd die. And she told me to go dry my hair, and I says, no. And then she said, I'll do it for you. And she took the towel, and she looked at me. She goes, oh, my God, thought she was going to have a coronary. So she called up a beauty shop, and I went over there, and I was a blonde ever since because she knew if she put me back to the hair color I was, that I only do it again.
Well,
I've been a blonde since I was like 10 years old.
Now, Vicki, I know I've been around you before, and women react rather strongly.
But I have a saying, either you love me or you hate me, but be damned, you'll never forget me.
Amen. No argument there. Forgetting
In fact,
her is
you
not
never
possible.
forgot me, I'm back.
No, I know, I love you, but the point is that people, the last time I saw you, people are saying, oh, you're giving blondes a bad name, and you're a bimbo, and you're cheap.
That's what they say, but it's not true because I'm me. I can't help it. I love being me.
Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
No. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Names, they'll never hurt me.
Well, okay. Oh, she's spunky. I love that.
And it's also being dumb as a fox.
That's exactly
dumb
it.
as a fox.
Dumb as
You
a
know,
fox.
it's really using what you have. She has it. Why not use it? You know, we didn't go to med school, so we're not optometrists. We use what is
That's right.
well,
Well, I don't want to be an optometrist anyway. You know why? You gotta look through those things all day. Who's gonna see your pretty eyes?
Actually, that's not what I do. But that's
What do you do? You write prescriptions?
No.
You push pencils.
See, this is why
Sometimes
the patients
you
are
have
confused.
to.
Wait a minute. Let me get back to Carl, because you've made this sort of study of blondes. Now, we're talking about dumb blondes from your experience.
We went to the islands, and the guy threw the dice off the casino, and I wore my dress, my green dress.
They won.
No, we didn't win. They escorted
Wouldn't
me
let us go
out.
back to the casino.
They
She
wouldn't
was
let us
disrupting the gaming tables.
The guy threw his dice right off the table.
You stopped traffic, obviously.
Definitely.
Isn't it a great thing?
But that's part of it. If you're going out with blondes, you're going out with an image. You are there to have an image promoted with you. You are as much going out with the fact that she looks the way she looks and she acts the way she acts, which if you happen to be short, fat, and bald like me,
but you were.
It helps.
That was just from dating.
But all blondes don't have the same image. We're all blonde, but we're different images. I can guarantee you, I would get different looks walking in than either one of these people
Amen.
going in.
All right, but that's part of it. When you're looking at the audience, you would look out at the audience and you would see several blonde ladies, and then you would look at their makeup to see how they're made up, and then you might, from that point on there, determine whether you wish to talk to them or whether you wish to further a conversation. But everybody has an association that clicks the things that most interest them in their mind.
But who do you notice first in the audience?
Well, me, blondes. Blondes, like I said, I'm addicted to blondes. I confess to it. I heartily subscribe to it. Anybody in the entire world who's ever gone out with a blonde who looks like Vicki can understand that it is as much a turn on for them to be seen with them as it is aggravation afterwards when you go home and they take themselves apart. It's the same
But
thing.
obviously you're willing to deal with the 6 hours because you like the fact it reflects on you, that she's
That's
this
right.
showstopper.
It is exactly that. If you in your own mind want to be seen, then be seen with a blonde.
Let me ask you though. I started asking about the dumb blonde stereotype. From your experience, are blondes less intelligent?
No, blondes are whatever they perceive themselves to be, and they will use intelligence or blondness to whatever effect they need to do it. You can never tell with a blonde whether she is pretending and being absolutely silly or whether she is a ditz on any particular day.
Being blonde is very much part of the American culture, and maybe it is from television and film. And people have idolized the blonde.
No,
and
that's because women like you have perpetuated a stereotypical myth.
No, that's not true.
That's
perpetuated the blonde myth. It is the feminists. It is people like you, like all of us, like this show that are saying that we are dumb. That is not true. As you keep talking about it, the jokes are made. It's
Rhonda, it's your act.
No, it's
you
not
play
my
them.
act.
You're proud of it.
Yes, I am. It's fun.
Okay.
But it is the fact that it's perpetuated is because we keep bringing it up. We keep
And that's
making
exactly
up the blonde
what
jokes.
we need to stop.
No, we don't need to
we don't want to
stop
stop
it.
it. Why do you want to stop
It is part of
Why would you want to stop
I
it?
love the way I am.
It is part of our culture.
It
There's nothing
depends.
the matter with
Let's
it.
get the audience in on
It
this.
depends.
The one thing that these two women both say is they became blonde because they wanted to be attractive. They wanted to attract attention. Now, what kind of attention do you want? Do you want the attention where a guy is going to shove you up against the wall and think that you're easy or think you're a ditz or think you have no brain? Or do you want respect?
That's who you
all.
are as a person.
respect.
Yes, that's who you are as a person.
Let's get the audience in on this, folks. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm
I'm Disney on the inside. I just look like this on the outside.
That's right.
It's true.
That's the way I am.
Vicki, I have a quick question for you. You said it takes 6 hours for you to get ready every day. I was wondering if you have a job.
Yes, I do. I
At what
work
time do you
nights.
have to be there?
I'm like Rhonda. I work nights.
Thank you.
I work all night.
What's that mean? No, what does that mean? What do you do?
Well, what I do is I'm an actress and I'm a dancer.
Okay, that's the answer. Another break. Next, a mother-daughter conflict over whether to be or not to be blonde. The daughter says her mother has acted like a teenage floozy ever since she got rid of her gray and went blonde. We'll be back. Melanie wants her old mother back, the one who used to be a redhead but decided life was more fun as a blonde. Melanie's embarrassed that her middle-aged mom has turned into a Madonna wannabe. But Renee says being blonde makes her feel at least 20 years younger. She's winking at me already, aren't you, Renee? That's good, huh?
Feels really good.
Just because you're blonde?
Just because I'm a blonde.
What?
It makes me feel so hot. I love the attention. I love when guys follow me into the bathroom. I mean, you can't believe the feeling. I mean, I work hard. I want to look good. I feel great. And I have a grandson, and everybody mistakes my grandson for my son. So that's what life is about,
So
feeling
go with
good.
it.
All right, I go with it.
I'm happy. This is the great way to live.
But don't you think as a grandmother that she should dye her hair back to dark and look a little bit more, not dress so wild and just feel like a grandmother, look like a grandmother? And
You're more like the mother than her.
exactly, she is my mother.
One at a time here.
You need to get your hair blonde and mousse it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely not.
Cheerleader of the grandson school.
Yeah.
Why not? Why should
All
she
right,
be taken
let
seriously?
me find out from
She's a
Melanie.
grandmother.
Melanie, we've just heard.
Grandmothers have to have fun too.
I love it. My mother's
But she doesn't
75.
have to
She's a
be long
geriatric
hair and
slut,
white
and
hair.
I love it. I do.
Melanie!
I think there's different degrees of blondness because you're blonde, I'm blonde, but these are definitely
No, these are
levels
different
of
blondes. I'm not blonde like they're blonde.
Different
All right.
blondes.
Yeah.
It's a difference between.
No.
Jane, I don't care.
I'm
if
allergic
she's-
to mousse, Rhonda.
Sandy blonde is one thing, but white blonde is another.
All right, now what? She sounds really happy though. She loves the attention. What's the problem for you?
The problem for me is, like I just said, I mean, I just feel that if she had darker hair and maybe dressed a little bit more conservative, that. Can I talk? Can I talk for 1 second? That she might even feel better as a grandmother, and as her daughter, I would probably feel better too.
Well, I know that she's been lobbying to have you go blonde.
Yeah, I was blonde for a long time, and
Didn't you like it?
I loved it, and I liked it a lot. But I came to a point in my life where I wanted to be taken more seriously, and I don't think. If you walked in somewhere, I don't think you're really taken seriously.
Who cares
Who cares whether you're taken seriously or not? Exactly.
It's not, if you feel good about yourself and you're doing, no one else is paying the bills but you.
Okay, but let's just be fair about this, because you two, Vicky and Rhonda, you're in showbiz.
You guys are performers.
And there's a difference,
But I
it's
ran
a
for
different
public office,
standard.
I did other things.
Did you
I'm not
win?
just talking.
Did you win?
I lost by 100 votes, and it was not because
What public office?
Register of Conveyances in New Orleans, and I was accepted to law school, and I've done a lot of other things. I have
But
my
you
own
were
production
brunette.
company.
You
in
were a
LA.
brunette when you ran for
I
office.
write, and I
You were a
write.
brunette
I'm
when
a
you ran for
stand-up
office.
comedian.
You were a brunette
This is-
when
I'm
you
talking
ran
about
for
this
office.
now. These are all the things
Yeah,
I
but you
do
were
right
taken
now.
seriously when you ran for
I'm
political office
producing.
because you were a brunette. Yeah, but you're a comedian. It's
No,
different
I'm not
when you're a
producing comedy. You have to
normal.
walk in, and Hollywood is the hardest place in the world.
Yeah,
to
but
be
you're
taken seriously.
established as a comedian.
No,
You're established.
you're not-
So you're not
I'm a
established as a
woman.
comedian.
I'm a woman.
Are you established
Okay,
as a
but
comedian?
Melanie's in the car rental game, and you're saying that from your experience that you're better off as a brunette.
Definitely. I feel that when I was a blonde and I was a manager, if a customer had a problem, they would come up to me and I'd give them the solution to the problem. They would always ask me, oh, is there another manager here? Is there somebody else I can talk to? Whereas now as a brunette, if somebody has a problem and they ask for me and I talk to them, they take my answer, they respect it, they leave and they're happy and they walk away. And that's a big thing for me.
That's just your attitude. As a
It's not
stand-up,
my
I walk out on
attitude.
stage.
I'm sorry,
and
I had the
take
same
control.
attitude as a blonde as I do as a brunette.
When I do stand-up,
You're wrong.
and then when
You're
I'm up
completely
all
wrong.
night, you're on stage in front of an audience. You take control. You can be a blonde, you can be a brunette, you can be bald like Carl. It doesn't make any difference.
But that's part of it. You're looking. Everybody has an image that they see themselves at, and a blonde's image is 100% image. It is 100% from their toenails all the way up to the top of their head. And it is.
Listen, I had the same attitude as a blonde as I do as a brunette. And
Okay,
let me tell you something. In a business world, yes, I
Melanie,
do.
when you were a blonde, did you get more attention from men?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you
First
did.
thing
Yeah,
you would have
I'm
to
saying
do,
I did.
definitely,
I'm saying I
you have to
did.
lighten up.
Okay, I'm saying that I definitely got more attention as a blonde, but I don't know if it was necessarily good attention.
But is it possible that you
it wasn't? I don't think it. I really don't think it was good attention. I think it was a lot of floozy attention,
Yeah,
like
you get it.
screaming, yelling, whistling.
Exactly. You
I don't
get attention
necessarily
because
think
they
that
think
that's what
First
it
thing
is.
you have to
because
do
they
is
think
get
it's
your
an
head
easy
together
way.
with your hair color. That's the first thing you do. Like, hey, I'm me, regardless of what color I am. Right? You can be a blonde like her, or you can be a blonde like me. But if the head is there, that's all you need.
First of all, I don't agree with another thing that Rhonda said earlier. Is I feel that if two people are walking into, say, a nightclub, okay, and you get a blonde and you have a brunette, I feel that if the blonde is pretty and the brunette is pretty, a guy will look at a blonde maybe first, but if the brunette is prettier, they will leave with the brunette.
Not necessarily.
It's not Carl. You're not in the club. All right, wait a minute. We've got hands up.
So that's easy.
All right, hold on. Stand up over here. What do you?
Yeah, I've watched Rhonda a couple times on Up All Night, and I think she's amazing for one thing, and more things. If you know, I haven't had a chance to meet her very well, but I'd say she's amazing for one thing. She evokes an image and she makes fun of it. She's not serious about it, and she has fun with it. And it's not funny because of she's making fun of blondes or she's making fun of brunettes. It's just funny because everyone gets really wrapped up in it, and everyone gets, I'm really mad and blah, blah, blah. I think she has a really good attitude on life and about herself.
But don't you think it stereotypes the blonde as being easy, as being someone who's dumb, stupid, can't be taken seriously? Would you go to this person for anything serious?
Every guy.
No, let's be honest. Cheryl's asking a legitimate question. Who's got an answer to Cheryl's question? Stand up. I won't hit you. Come here.
I'm being attacked by the killer bimbo movie.
If a brunette was doing the giggle and jiggle, I mean, a brunette wouldn't get away with that. And the blonde, that's what blondes have been.
It depends on the body and the attitude.
It really does depend on who you are.
Rhonda.
I could do the same show.
That
See,
doesn't
you
work
can
with
do it,
brunettes.
which means it's a fantasy. All women have a fantasy.
Because she doesn't have any moose. That's why. You were blonde, and what happened?
Well, most of the people who knew me as brunette too, and also as a redhead. But
see, we keep changing.
But that's it. The decision created a problem. You haven't created an image for yourself. All of the blondes that I've ever met have an image of themselves that is absolutely.
I don't want to be an image. I want to be me.
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
fine
the
to be
point.
you no matter what.
You have,
all right.
in order to be you have to know what you look like.
See, it worked out okay.
In order to be you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are, what you look like, what you want. If you don't know who you are and you don't know what you want, you don't know what the image of yourself in your mind is,
But Carl,
you
I
can't
gotta ask you
promote
the
it.
question: why are Melanie and Cheryl saying from their experience that as blondes they were treated less seriously? I mean, this giggle and jiggle stuff
That's
works against.
It didn't matter.
I I'm embarrassed for her for doing it, whether she was blonde or brunette. I don't think anybody should get away with
Part
it.
of the problem is that if you look back at 83 and 84 and in that time in there, very few women were taken serious, no matter what color their hair was.
That's exactly
He
right.
makes a good point. All right.
So it has. So part of the image thing.
The whole point of this show is: do these women perpetuate stereotypes, etc.?
No, that's perpetuated by talking about it. You
All right.
are creating.
We're going to let the audience tell us what they think about that. We're going to go into a break. You can all talk at once when we're in the break. We'll be back. If you're romantically involved with your boss and your coworkers are giving you a rough time, please call 1-800-370-2712. Talking about the stereotype of the dumb blonde, and you had some of you wanted to say.
I just want to say that there are two different kinds of blondes, and I would never want to be put in the same category as you. And I don't think that you stereotype blondes, but you just act stupid, and that's your problem. But
No,
the
I
bottom
don't act
line
stupid.
is
That's your problem for thinking that.
No, it's what
How
comes
dare
out of
you
your
tell me
mouth.
that I act stupid? You don't know me at all.
It's what comes out of your mouth, and it doesn't matter what color your
No,
hair
it doesn't what comes out of my mouth. You obviously don't get it. You have no sense of humor. It's being
I have
humorous.
a sense of humor.
No, you don't. You
I
wouldn't
think
call
you're
me
funny.
stupid.
So
I don't think doing the iggle jiggle does well.
No, it's just that you can't presume something without knowing something.
I have to say something here, and I'm sorry to cut you off. But one of the things we're talking about stereotypes, and she's saying they're two different kind of blondes. Now, here's one of my experiences with my company. I built a $150 million a year company despite being blonde. I had to actually change my color to being a brunette because when I first started, my business was started by making house calls to the studios and servicing, if you will, celebrities with their eyewear. I can't tell you how many times because of the stereotypes that these women have. I was cornered against walls. I was practically like molested.
It's not because of
people.
us. It's what is on television.
Wait a minute.
It's what's out there.
It's the whole stereotype, not you specifically, but I'm just saying the entire
Let me ask you, young blonde, whether you think the stereotype. I mean, you think the stereotype exists, obviously.
It somewhat exists, but I mean, it depends on how strong you are. If you believe in yourself, if you're smart, then you can go.
Well, what makes you
limit.
smarter than me? Because your hair is straight? Or you're saying
And you got
smart
no makeup
things?
on?
But that's part of it. She acts, by the way she talks, by the way she
He's
walks.
asking what makes you smarter than she is.
That way she
but I never
acts.
was
Smarter than she was.
Okay,
She's getting okay, let me just Okay, wait a minute. Let me just.
Bottom line in business is often the paycheck, right? What she was saying, her money or what she makes. And I won't go into that. But I do very, very well, and I invest very, very well. And I don't think you can be dumb, and I do this all on my own. So I don't think you can make a presumption
one
about
final
someone.
word to her?
But another.
Hold on.
I don't know what to say to her. She scares me a little bit.
Okay.
That's part of it. Because I'll show up anyone who puts down any blonde when you don't know anything about them. Donna's laughing to the bank.
I agree with you. I agree with you guys to a certain point, but the point of being blonde is to overcome the myth. You have to present yourself in a certain way. You have to be very, very careful about presentation when you're in the quote unquote normal world.
Doing
If
the
I
iggle
went out
jiggle
and did
isn't
my
gonna get
job
you
the
there.
way you guys look, I would never be taken seriously. Therefore, I have to dress more conservative.
I don't like the world of normal people.
I know, but I'm saying as a blonde.
I don't
in the
care.
normal world.
But
I don't have to deal with the normal world.
We're talking. You believe a certain way that you should believe another way because that's what everybody's going to perceive of you, and you don't want that either. Either you're going to be an individual, whether it be blonde or anything else, or you're not.
A little class.
That's
the
true.
bottom line. And that's the beat.
I got plenty of class.
But you don't have to just jiggle all over.
Folks up on the set. Folks up on the set.
Yo,
go ahead.
I understand how they enjoy being blonde, and that's the image that they want to present because they're performers. But for people in the real world or that are working, it's very hard to be taken seriously when the image is projected that way. And for me, I'm a natural blonde, but for me, it's always, are you a real blonde? Did you dye your hair? And sometimes I even wear glasses to try to be like perceived more intelligent because people don't understand.
You actually feel you have to put on glasses. Well, that's another stereotype, though. I don't want to cut into Cheryl's business because that's what she does.
Mousse the hair, go with it. Honey, if it's natural, that's all the better.
Do you honestly think though? Do you
Okay.
honestly believe that you're going to be taken seriously in a business world?
Honey, I
with
don't
your hair
care
like
what
that
I'm
and
taking
with your-
seriously or
We're
not.
talking
I don't give a damn what people
We're
think.
talking-
But you should.
I know the way
You
I
should
am.
care about.
No, I don't, because they don't pay my bills. So I don't give a
We're
damn.
talking apples and oranges. She doesn't want to work at a car rental company, and you don't want to do what she does.
But
I just settled it. We're taking a break. Next, we're going to meet a man who says women aren't the only ones who suffer from the dumb blonde myth. He's a model who says being blonde is a handicap for men. He'll tell us why next. Stereo.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and I'm so excited about the launch of my new book. It's called Up All Night, From Hollywood Bombshell to Lingerie Mogul, Life Lessons from an Accidental Feminist. And yes, it is good reading for men too. Any questions?
Well, specifically, what in a book would be helpful to a man like myself?
Well, I don't know if you're looking to change jobs or careers right now, but there's lessons and tips how you can do that at any age. I don't know if you're looking for a new girlfriend in your life right now, but I found love like later on, like you too, and so you can. There's lessons on how to find the woman of your life, and there's lessons about everything that you've ever learned in your life. So yes, and you know what else? You look like the kind of guy that likes to look at pictures.
I do. I prefer a lot of pictures in my books.
Yes.
Funny you know that about me.
I just had that feeling that you would like colorful pictures, and look at all the pretty color pictures in that.
Those are nice.
There's nice, huh?
Very nice.
Okay, so there's pictures and there's life lessons and there's tips, and I even think you'll get that woman of your dreams if you pick Up All Night right now on Amazon.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.